Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to our top list video. Now, I'm going to be continuing my favorite Powerpuff episode per season of the original series. And this week, I'm going to be talking about Season 2. I have 10 favorites, just like last time, and a couple of honorable mentions. They are Birthday Bash, Lost Sauce Mojos, and Mojob, right? Yeah, that's what the one episode's called, Mojob. Did I say Birthday Bash? Yeah, so, I'm continuing to work on this list, and I'm going to be talking about 10 of my favorite episodes from Season 2. Now, let's get on to it. At number 10 with Cover Up. Now, this is the episode where Buttercup's always, covering herself with her blanket, thinking it could give her, more, bigger power, make her fight better, make her a great fighter, as she says in the episode. And then all hell breaks loose when she ends up losing the blanket, and she doesn't think she can fight without it. And yeah, that one's definitely a fun episode. Not one of my all-time top favorites, but one of my favorites from the season overall. Number 9, Speed Demon. Now, in this episode, the Powerpuff Girls, I guess it's not their last day of school before summer break. Now, I haven't watched these episodes back, but I remember them fondly to remember, maybe what it's about and how I thought about it at the time. Anyway, the Powerpuff Girls, race each other home, and then they don't realize that they were spacing through time, and then they, somehow end up back in their world, 50 years into the future, where it's a very creepy episode, too, and the villain, him, is in it as well, and it's just very, very bizarre, but another decent episode, but very, very creepy, too. Full of nightmare fuelness, and very disturbing stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I just like it when episodes like this go that extremely sick. You know what I mean. Number 8. Imaginary Fiend. This is the episode where a new kid comes to Pokeyoke's kindergarten, and basically he has an imaginary friend he's always talking to, and the other kids, especially I think the girls as well, think he's talking to himself and finds him kind of weird. And then all hell breaks loose, and of course the girls have to figure out how to beat this imaginary friend he has, and another fun episode, and one of my favorites, easy one to sit through, and kind of funny as well. Number 7, Dream Scheme. This is one of the funnest episodes, because it's actually done entirely in rhyme about the Sandman, and then he's pretty much tired of his job, and then tries to put everyone into eternal sleep, and then the girls have to use their dream powers to stop him. And yeah, a very, very funny episode, and I love this line from Bubbles.
Does anybody want a peanut?
She's so cute. Number 6, Stuck Up, Up, and Away. I think this is the Season 2 premiere episode. I might be wrong. I'm not sure, but this is the very first episode where the villain, Princess Moorbucks, comes in, where she wants to be a Powerpuff Girl, but of course the girls won't let her, and she gets real pissed off, asks her daddy for money so she can buy a special suit, and this episode is, a good introduction to that character. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy watching it a lot. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I just want to watch it again sometime down the line. But one of my favorites from Season 2. Number 5, Pet Feud. In this episode, Professor creates a pet for the girls. And, he basically makes it so invincible, and, you've seen in the still there, if you've seen the episode, you know what I mean, just a little red furry ball creature, except that you only have to feed that pet only once in its lifetime. But the girls kind of overdo it, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and once again, just like in every single episode, all hell breaks loose, and you have to watch the episode. It's great. Number 4, Twisted Sister. Nope, not the band. And you Powerpuff Girls fans know what I'm talking about. It's the episode where the girls create another Powerpuff Girl. They named her Bunny. And yeah, and I can't say too much about this episode without giving some stuff away, but maybe, I don't know if I could warn you, this may be some spoilers here. Everyone knows about the ending that's so sad, and it definitely is probably one of the saddest Powerpuff Girl episodes. I don't think it's that totally sad. When I was younger, I didn't cry at a lot of stuff when I watched in TV shows or movies. So, yeah, that one didn't affect me that much, but very, very sad ending. Probably the saddest ending to a Powerpuff Girls episode, so You know what I mean. Twisted Sister, my 4th favorite Powerpuff Girls episode of season 2. Number 3, Down and Dirty. There's 2 Buttercup episodes I really liked. Cover Up and this one my favorite, Down and Dirty, where Buttercup, she's always obsessed being up monsters and stuff and would often get dirty, and she refuses to take a bath, and then, the more she doesn't clean herself up, the more dirty she gets, the more filthy she gets, and people, are now trying to get away from her, saying, "You stink, you smell, take a bath," and Buttercup refuses to do so. Will she finally take a bath? Will she finally clean herself up after fighting so many dirty monsters? If you've never seen this episode, watch it. It's one of my favorites. Number 2, Beat Your Greens. Oddly enough, this is the episode that got me into liking broccoli. I don't know. Maybe beforehand, of course, any average kid would hate eating their vegetables, especially broccoli. So, yeah, if you watched this episode, maybe it inspired you to eat broccoli, and I actually like broccoli from watching this episode. Because I think when I was little, I would be against eating broccoli, but now, I just like fresh broccoli that's hot, and you can dump it in cheese and all that, so, yeah. Kind of weird thing. Maybe it's basically a Powerpuff Girls episode where it teaches kids to eat their vegetables, and you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Now, here's my number 1 favorite Powerpuff Girls episode from season 2, and that is Best Rainy Day Adventure Ever. Very long title, but I don't know why this one's my favorite episode. Basically, the Powerpuff Girls have to stay home because it's raining outside, and nobody can fight crime or even start crime. So they just have their little imaginary, like basically playing their own version of the Powerpuff Girls at home, and with all those toys and stuff, and yeah, I kind of, as a kid, just like, I'm sure every kid has done that, and hopefully kids nowadays, despite with all the technology, that you have a bunch of toys and you can use your imagination and pretend and play around with. Especially when I was living in Pennsylvania as a kid in this one house, I would always have, toys around the house, always have to, basically have the toys go on an adventure in the house, and I think one time, I have the Magic Screen toy, the Magic Screen from Pee-wee's Playhouse, and I rolled it downstairs and broke its arm off. I don't know what I was doing, but that's a fun episode, and my favorite from season 2, especially looking back on it, it's like, yeah, I think I've done something like that. So, yeah, that's an imaginary episode there. So, those are my top 10 favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes from season 2. Let me know what you think of this list, and what are some of your favorite episodes from Powerpuff Girls Season 2 are of the original series. And in the next week or so, I'm going to be moving to Season 3. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios!